What's the significance of the different stations in Hajj? Brothers and sisters, subhanAllah, Hajj is almost like a rehearsal for the Day of Judgment. If you were to open the Quran and go to the chapter of Hajj, you'll find to your surprise that the first verse is not actually about Hajj. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhan nas ittaqu rabbakum inna zalzalata sa'ati shay'un azim. That humanity, be wary of your master, for the quake of the last hour is very severe. It's speaking about the Day of Judgment. What does that have to do with Hajj? Well, if you take a step back and think about all the traditions and the rituals in Hajj, you'll realize that they are in a way preparing you for that day. Let's take the ihram for example, wearing those two unstitched, very plain and simple garments. The next time you're going to wear something like that is when you're being shrouded and being prepared for a burial. Subhanallah. The day of Arafah, where everyone comes out beseeching Allah. That is a very similar scenario that will take place on the Day of Judgment, where everyone will come out and they will be waiting for the judgment to take place, and their hearts will be attached to Allah and they will be begging Him. And everyone will be there and speaking in their different languages, all different races, just like on the Day of Arafah, you are surrounded by people from all over the world. Then there's the night that you spend in Muzdalifah, under the stars, subhanAllah, and you wake up and you're dusty, you're disheveled, there's no proper, toilets, and then that is like the day that you will come out of the grave. You will come out dusty and disheveled, subhanAllah. So if you reflect over the Hajj rites and the different stages, you can see very clearly there is a higher objective behind it, which is to prepare you for the real Day of Judgment. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make that easy for all of us.
Follow us and subscribe now on all things Hajj and Umrah.